5 minutes. That's all I'm asking for. 5 minutes for me to explain the most evil, destructive artifact humanity has ever created. Yeah, fine, 5 minutes. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about the most successful Horcrux ever created. I'm not talking about the diary, not the ring, not even the locket. Sitting in your hand now, it's your phone, your device, your black mirror. There it is, sitting in your hand. The smartphone is not the greatest invention of all time. It's the most socially acceptable, evil, dark, demonic artifact ever created. And this is Jeremy Poole, the family man. Please like, share and subscribe. Yep. In Harry Potter, the Dementors never killed you outright. They drained you. They sucked away the joy, your hope, your presence, until all that was left was an empty, gibbering shell, just going through the motions. Just going through the motions. Remember the dark diary of Ginny Weasley? It didn't look dangerous. It listened. It responded to you. It became indispensable, your friend. And before she knew it, it was draining Ginny Weasley of her soul, of her life. Little by little, it convinced her she was the one in control. That sound familiar? You know it, and I know it. That's exactly what your smartphones do. Why are they called smartphones? Because they are smarter than you. You don't wake up thinking, I know what I'll do today. I'd love to lose 6 hours of my day. Just lose it and not even know where it's gone. You wake up, the alarm on your phone goes. You check the first notification, then another, then an email, then Instagram. Then the news. Suddenly, 30 minutes, gone. Before your feet have touched the cold floor. And you haven't made one conscious decision apart from to check the first notification. Something is sucking at you. You unlock your phone for one reason. And then you surface 40 minutes later. Where did that time go? You weren't living. You were being consumed. Picked at. You were carrying a tiny Dementor in your pocket. Every buzz, every notification, every endless scroll takes another little bite of your attention, of your soul. Not enough for you to notice. Not enough for you to notice today. But enough that over the years, while chunks of your life disappear, you'll notice. I know, you're all going to say the same thing. Yeah, phones are just tools. Yeah, they are. So is an axe. The question isn't whether it's a tool. The question is whether you are holding it or it is holding you. And I think we all know the answer to that. Then we come on to the Horcruxes. What does a Horcrux actually do? It doesn't kill you. That was too obvious. Just tiny bits, tiny sacrifices. A little more here, a little more there. A little more energy here, a little more energy there. Until you can't remember who you were before it. Voldemort hid pieces of his soul inside these objects. What do you think's hiding inside that phone? We do the opposite. We pour pieces of our souls into these objects that sit in front of us all day. Our memories, our relationships, our conversations, our validations, our identity, all goes into that phone. It is everything. Lose your phone? And people don't just panic because it's expensive. They panic because they feel like they've lost a part of themselves. The darkest magic isn't that they steal your soul, it's that they convince you to hand over it willingly. One swipe, one notification, one more minute. Until you look up, and there it is, you realise the best years of your life have been stolen, scrolled away. A conversation interrupted because your watch buzzes, your phone beeps, a family dinner where everyone's head is tilted forward, a sunset viewed through a camera instead of your own eyes, recorded on the memory of the phone instead of in your own, a concert experienced through someone else's phone screen because everyone has theirs in the air. We're documenting every moment of our lives so obsessively, so obsessively, that we're forgetting to live them. And the irony, the cruel irony, is these devices promise connection, and all they do is replace it. We have hundreds and hundreds of contacts and almost zero meaningful conversations. We know what somebody we went to school with had for lunch today, somewhere halfway across the world. But we haven't got any idea what our neighbours and our ex-friends are doing. We send hearts. We send kisses instead of hugs. Emojis replace eye contact. Reactions instead of real reactions. It's a social reaction without calories. It's like going for a run on your computer. You become a fat bastard. And the clever part? Like the objects in Harry Potter? Phones don't force you to pick them up. They tempt you. They whisper. Just one more notification. Just one more video. Just one more scroll. Just one more level up. Another. They don't have to chain you up, to control you, to enslave you, to be your master. They simply make leaving feel very, very uncomfortable. The dark magic with a software update. Have you ever reached for your phone without realising it? Of course you have. I've done it hundreds of times. Not because it buzzed, not because it needed something, just because your hand grabbed for it before your brain did. It's not a habit anymore. It's possession. You are possessed. And every app is competing to be one of the Horcruxes, the strongest Horcrux. Will it be WhatsApp? Will it be, I don't know, Twitter? They don't want 10 minutes of your day. They don't want that. They're not interested. What they want is every spare second. Standing in line, scrolling, waiting for a coffee, scrolling, scroll at the elevator, scroll sitting at the office, scroll in silence, scroll in bed. Heaven forbid. Scroll. Never sit in silence. Never get bored, but always be bored. We have become terrified of empty moments. The very moments where ideas come from, where you Take the right hand of your brain and use it. Creativity fails, memories settle, and self-reflection ends. Silence used to be a normal. Now it's a software bug. And we voluntarily carry these things day in, day out, day in, day out. Voldemort had hide the Horcruxes to stop people destroying them. We just keep them in our pockets. We sleep beside them. We eat with them. We panic if we leave home without them. If someone had told me 20 years ago that people would willingly carry a glowing rectangle that tracked their location, monitored their habits, influenced their emotions, dictated their attention, and made them anxious when it wasn't nearby, we'd assume it was a villain's master plan. And it is. But we still queue to buy the newest one, to pay the money, to put it in our pockets. Don't misunderstand me, phones are not evil. They're astonishing, great, brilliant inventions. They let us learn, navigate, create, call loved ones across oceans, capture memories. The problem's not the magic. The problem is we need to look at who's casting the spell. Technology can amplify your life, not replace it. It should help you connect, not be the connection. It should serve your goals, not rewrite them. So perhaps the question shouldn't be how much screen time did I have today. Maybe the question is, how much of my attention did I give away? Because your attention is your life. Minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. And if you're not careful, if you're not very careful, one endless scroll at a time, you'll look up years from now wondering, where did all that time go? What happened? And then you'll discover, like every great Horcrux, it never took everything at once. It just kept taking piece by piece by piece until you didn't even notice there was anything missing, because there was nothing left. Nothing left of your soul, your life, your reasoning. Only what it told you. God bless you all. Truth is treason in the empire of lies. Thank you for listening. Please share this. Look after yourself, look after your family. Goodbye.